It's me, your girl Al. Welcome to Gimme an Alia, episode 5, I believe we're going to call this. It is Ring of Honor, Death Before Dishonor, uh, review. Here we are. Um, Sorry, doing technical difficulties because uh, we cannot, we can't be on X anymore, Twitter, whatever. So, sorry, let me just clear some things up. Here we go. Here we are. We are live. We are here on YouTube. You know, technical issues happen all the time. We're just gonna go with it. Um, but yes, what a weekend. I know it's been a minute since I've been here, since you've seen this face. But you know, life is life in. So let's get to it. Okay. Friday, we had a huge Death Before Dishonor. We are in Arlington again for a summer series, and I really enjoy this run AEW Ring of Honor is having in Arlington in this esports stadium. I think it's really cool. I think it looks great. I think it's going to help Ring of Honor feel special, feel like its own. If any pay-per-views any indication, we're getting tapings right now this weekend as we speak. So we will see in future episodes to come what it looks like. But let's get into Death Before Dishonor. Huge night. Like I said, huge matches. As usual, a quick build for this, but it delivered. As always, we deliver when it's Ring of Honor. Let's get to 0 Hour, okay? 0 Hour, the debut of MXM Collection. Uh, I love them so much. The joy these two bring me. I can't. They are doing amazing. I spoke about it earlier in the Body Slam Collision post show this morning with my girl Lyric. What a debut! What a time! Just the way these two have made something that is so ridiculous and so stupid um work and kill it and be legit, and it's amazing to see. Like, this could be a joke, this could be nothing, but here we are, you know. I loved it. We got them against Angelico and Serpentico, a perfect team, a perfect team for them to face in their debut. um a fun match, silly little time. Look at this entrance, look at him, look at these. Hey, Joseph. Yes, perfect. Yes, Shep. It is. It's silly. It's cool, but it's just enough to where you're invested. Um, yeah, it was fun. Uh, little innuendos, little poses. Like, a lot happened during this match. Shout out to Ian and Caprice, my favorite commentary team, because Ian was having the time of his life watching these two. He was very into it. Caprice, was a little more reserved, a little more conservative, but Ian was into it. Um, this was fun. This was good. I like that it was on 0 Hour, because you're gonna get more eyes on a YouTube sometimes than you are on the pay-per-view, or it makes them think like, huh, what's going on over here? Um, and then they immediately put them on Collision last night, so I loved it. I love that they're putting them in a huge spot already. We're refreshing this tag division. This is the theme. This Ring of Honor tag division 6-man tag. We are getting a refresh, reset that we have needed for a while now. And I think with MXM Collection, we're getting that. So good. I do not have a photo of it, but MXM Collection gets the win. And as they are going up their ramp, who congratulates them? One Maria Kanellis. into it, into it. I it somehow it works. I don't know how. I don't know if she's gonna ditch Griff. I don't know. I don't know if she's gonna ditch the babies, but I I like this. I like it a lot. I'm interested in where it's going. Mhm. Um, then Marina Shafir, versus Angelica Risk. Quick submits her, that was it. There's really not much to it. Marina's just been picking up wins. The new Maxine. I mean, Maria's into whatever will give her money. Maria is in her management era. Um, she sees stars and she's gonna capitalize on that. Um, and they did mention her being a centerfold, Playboy, we get it. So yeah, possibly. It could work. I think they could make it work. But yeah, Marina's been on a roll here, submitting people. Sure. Um, Speaking of Maria, she was out with her boy Griff. I don't have a lot from that match. But we had Griff Garrison and Anthony Henry teaming because their partners were injured and could not uh wrestle. So unlikely animal friends they were. Um versus the infantry. Look at them. Look at the infantry. They are so cool. All of them. The coolest humans. Uh Look at that. Just Trish out there looking great. I just think it was amazing. We get a lot of tension, of course. These are not their usual tag partners. Um, Maria yelling at Anthony. We get Maria off of the rope because Anthony, and then she's right into Griff's arms. Um, Tension falls off. Infantry for the win. I mean, workhorsemen, the little ones, they've been having issues, so sure, I guess. But it's always good to see the infantry, the coolest humans. I want the world for them, you know? The captain, and Carly, like, they're so cool. I just can't stop saying it enough. Um, as the infantry leave, we get Top Flight out for their match. We get a cute little interaction between them. It's all good between them. Very cute. Um, which leads us into our main event on Zero Hour, the Outrunners versus Top Flight. Fun, joyful. I love all of this. I just hoped everyone had fun because I love the Outrunners. I love Top Flight, the little babies. They're so precious. Like, I just don't know what else you want. Um, we get some questionable things going on with the Outrunners. I mean, pretty precarious situations. You would think this was an XM collection match. Like, what a way to fall. What a way to fall on your partner. Hate to see it. But Top Flight wins. Very cool, very cute. A lot of focus on the tag team division and the women's division. In Zero Hour, I like it. It's kind of foreshadowing things to come. Um, but yeah, let's get right into our main show. This is how we opened it, guys. Commander versus the Beast Morthos. Oh, what a match. What a match to open the show. Like, this was crazy. These two showed up, showed out. I don't just the things that these two do is so crazy and unnatural, and like how do they do this? Like, how do you think of the things that they do? Like, how does Commander go through the ropes to the outside? How does he do the flippies? How does, like, just watching this, like, how? Like, amazing. These are the most amazing athletes we have. Beast Morthos is been on a roll. We've seen him on Collision. We're seeing him on Ring of Honor, killing it. Lyric said it this early this morning in our other live. Like, strap him up, put a title on him. I want to see. Give him the world. He is a star, and he's not just. He's changing it. Like, I think most American fans think lucha, and they think this high fly. Here we go. But Beast Morthos is gonna beat you down, and then he's also gonna fly. Um, when he slammed Commander into the barricade and took out my boy Alex, that was not okay. Not my boy Alex. He did nothing wrong. He is the hype man. He is just there to manage. How dare he? But Alex is a real one. He's a trooper. He supported his boy the entire time, even injured, even hurt. You know. Um, but Marcos picks up the win. Huge win. Um, like I said, he's just been on this roll, and it's so good to see. I don't know where we take. He's not annoying. He's the hype man. I mean, he annoys Morthos, but he's there to support. Okay, Commander needs it. He needs the hype. He needs the help. They're just friends. He was just minding his own business. He wasn't involved. But yes, this is how you open a show. This is how you open the show. Uh-oh, it's a party now. Casey's here. Hey, thanks for hanging out. We just started. We did already talk about MXM collection, Casey, so sorry. Matt Taven, Mike Bennett, Undisputed Kingdom versus Kyle and Ishii, part of the conglomeration, for the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships. They remembered they had the belts. That was cool. They're here. Our new, our our newest board member, Paul White, formerly Big Show, made this match. Thursday on Ring of Honor TV. Um, we already talked about your man's. We already talked about your man's Dio. It's just I guess being a manager is a dangerous job. You're just there. Okay, it happens. This match was so random with the amount of tag teams we have and the amount of focus we've been having on tag teams, like I said, especially even in 0 Hour. So yeah, it is random, but also not random because these guys have been having beef all over Dynamite and Collision. But also, like, this is a Dynamite and Collision issue, and we're just bringing it over to Ring of Honor for funsies. Sure. Yes. That part. I love it. I love the vibes. I love the energy. That Texas crowd, like, wants to be there. They're so loud for everything. I'm excited for the tapings. I think I said that earlier, but I'm excited to see what these Arlington tapings look like for Ring of Honor. I think that's going to be good for them. And the show, it'll just hype it up because I loved the tapings. I loved those Universal tapings that they had last year in the beginning. I think that was better for them. Because tapping it at the end of a Collision, it's a long night. It's a long night, and you're, like, getting treated to great matches, but you're tired, man. Like, it's a lot. So I think these tapings will be good for everybody. Um, yes, today was 2 sessions of Ring of Honor. Mhm. They're doing tickets. It's good. It's brand. Um, I would like to see more of that. I don't know where, but I would like to see more of it, hopefully. But this tag match, fun, cute. I mean, we're not gonna get bad wrestling out of these 4. That's the thing. I am just over this story of the battle for Kyle. Like, I'm just over it. I'm sick of it. I don't know. Like, it's fine. It was a great match. Love to see Ishii. Love to see Kyle. It's cool. I do like Taven and Bennett as a tag team. It was fine. It was fun. It was great. Like I said, the wrestling's never gonna bore me. Story, whatever. When we get drama, of course, Kyle, not O'Reilly, but Kyle Fletcher comes out with Don Callis to distract them for the win. Sure, I guess, whatever, that happened. I, I don't know. You know, I think that's valid. I think that's fair that the former owner could say that because that is you put all of yourself into this brand and you trust somebody and they're not going to do it the way you would do it. Hey, we've had lots of complaints about Ring of Honor over here, not just me, not just Mika, not just a lot of people do. I think I think personally Tony needs someone else to run it and be like someone just be like, "Here's the show. Cool." And he just signs off on it. I think he's spreading himself a little thin and as much as he loves wrestling, loves the product, it's suffering. You don't want things to suffer. You got pay-per-views. I think he's just kind of all over the place. And it's not because he doesn't love it. I know he loves this. We know Tony loves wrestling. I'm never gonna, I love Tony, okay? Spread yourself thin. Just get some help. It's okay. It's okay. Um, I get it, but I feel good. Like I said, we're doing tapings, we're doing these things. I feel hopeful, maybe, but and I get it though. Tony's probably the kind of person who's like, I can do it. I can do everything, and I want to do everything. Samesies, but sometimes you need help. Joseph says Tony only wanted Ring of Honor because he's a rich kid who didn't want WWE to get. I mean, probably partially that. Like he doesn't want them to get those tapes. But what would But also I think he generally does love wrestling. Um, and he probably wanted to do better, but he didn't foresee a lot of things that have happened uh in the year for AEW, So you can have all the good intentions going into something and it doesn't go the way you want. But I think getting someone to help run a day to day and just run the shows by him. Hey boss, is this cool? Because I think that's what he needs. Might be interesting. Give it to Scott Demore. I don't know. We could see. And there's plenty of people already backstage who could handle this. Maria Kanellis. I'm just saying. There's plenty of people. I just I don't think he's intentionally trying to harm the brand. I just think it's a lot. You get another show, you got Collision, you have pay-per-views, we have Wembley, we have a pay-per-view after that. It's just a lot and he's like, "Woo!" You know, things happen and we hate that Ring of Honor kind of suffers because we know how good it is. When it's good, like this pay-per-view, it's good. But we have to care. Give it to you. Oh no. You know what, Casey? I don't know if that's the vibe. I don't think that's the vibe. I will appreciate looking at plenty of people, but I don't know. I don't know about that one. We'll see. Um Here we go. Match of the night? Possibly sleeper hit. I didn't know I needed this in my life. Diamante, Layla Hirsch, Texas Deathmatch. Hello? Like, again, you know, uh, if you know me, I have not been, I'm not a Layla fan. She does nothing for me. I think she's a fine wrestler. Cool. Diamante has grown on me partially because I met her and I think she's actually really funny and she's really great and super talented. Um, but putting these together, these women together, this feud, this low key underrated feud, and then you put a Texas death match on, like, oh, we're just gonna do this, and they delivered in the third match. Women got text. They really did. Like, I coulda went home after this, let's be real. Actually, I couldn't have, I coulda waited for the other 2 women's matches, but, like, if it would've just been the 3 women's match, done, I'm out. Exactly, like and maybe this is what they both needed to, because, like I said, Layla does nothing for me. Diamante, she's trying, she's doing all she can. The way this match started with Layla waiting for Diamante, sitting in the chair with another chair, tosses her a chair like, "Let's go," and not even like, we're not even 3 minutes into the match, Layla's through a table. Hello? Like, when see, this is what I mean, when it's good, and this is why people are, like, screaming for this to be good because, wow. I mean, I feel like this was short, and maybe just because I was enjoying it, it went by so fast, but they beat the crap out of each other. We had Tax and the Chancla, okay? When Diamante first had a Chancla, I was like, "Okay, I see you, I get it." And then she said, "Hold on, no, we're not done," and pulled out a thumbtack Chancla. Okay, did she get that from the Young Bucks? Like, ma'am, that is psychotic. That's probably the craziest thing I've ever seen, and I love a deathmatch, guys. We went through barbed wire. Layla has to tape Diamante to a table. What? Like, are you freaking kidding me? When has Layla Hirsch ever done a moonsault? Can someone please, like, let me know because I cannot recall Layla doing a moonsault, and it was beautiful for the win? Like, this is a blood feud. This is wild. Women do not play in Ring of Honor. I loved it. I don't know, I didn't know what to expect between these 2. I mean, we know they had, their lights out match a few weeks ago, that was amazing, but I didn't know what to expect for them. Like, this match was so good. You know yeah, I'm surprised State of the Ring. It could've. It could've went outside of the arena. I don't know. It was so good. Layla versus Camille could happen. Probably not for a while, but it could happen. We could get that some point. Sure. If that's what you want, Casey, cool. But this match, the ladies always kill it. Like this, I'm obsessed. Like this is one of those matches you're gonna go back and be like, this is a classic. Like you're gonna be like, oh my god, this match is wild. There's gonna be people who are like, I want to wrestle because of this, or this match changed my opinion on so. Yeah, Camille's busy. She's busy with Mercedes. Yeah, Camille can't come to Ring of Honor right now. Um, I loved it, you guys. Like I said, I love violence. I love a death match. And I love when the ladies get hardcore like this. It was so good. I was rooting for them. I was rooting for Layla. Like, I was very impressed. Who am I? What's going on? And then we go straight into a pure match. Like, Tony Khan is wild for this one, okay? Um, the way you go from one extreme to the other, he truly is a sicko because a pure title match right after a Texas death match. Sir. sir. Our judges, Jerry Lynn, Paul Wright, Christopher Daniels. Christopher Daniels is alive after his beatdown. Um, which one? Wheeler or Lee? And the pure champion. Mm-hmm. Went to 8 seconds. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Um, this match. Oops. This match was really good. Everyone's sneaky. Casey. Why, you don't like the beard? With these two, Wheeler, with this, he's been holding that title while injured for months. Um, finally gets to defend it. Lee finally gets this moment. The way, we get sneaky things, it's fine. Of course, we're gonna get sneaky little things. We're gonna get closed fists. We're gonna get the ref see behind. But like, this was good. This was real good. Um, like I said, but such change of pace. It took me a minute to be like, where am I? Um, the way Lee used the ropes into that pin though for the win. Bravo. Bravo. Uh, but yeah, we have a new Ring of Honor pure champion, Lee Moriarty, part of Shane Taylor Promotions. He looks like a mini schnauzer. Oh, poor Wheeler. I think I'm back on the Wheeler train. I don't think he's Wheeler useless anymore. I think I'm back in. I might be. It might be premature. I don't know. I think I'm fine again. He was being a little shit, but he's fine now, I guess. Um, he's with his father Claudio. Hopefully steer him in the right way. Um, but Lee's champ. It's a new era, this pure division. We know Lee's gonna show up. And that's really not a knock to Wheeler, but he has been hit with the injury bug a lot. Um, and he has stuff with BCC, so I think putting this on Lee is perfect. Lee is going to be putting on great matches in Ring of Honor. It's great. I'm so happy for him. Like, this is great. Also, again, shout out to the AEW graphics team because these are always so good. And the match graphics are always killer. So shout out to them. Ring of Honor needs to be on YouTube. Maybe. That's a thought. Um, Women's World Television Championship. Billy Starks, Red Velvet. This one's been building for weeks. Um, Red Velvet, Queen Amanada. They're going after Athena and Billy for weeks. We've seen it. We saw what happened Thursday. This match. Look at Billy. I love Billy. We all know this. The way she came in with the guns ablazing, literally. Was that bubbles that she had? I loved it. The gear, this whole it's not a phase like kind of thing. I loved it. She tried to cry wolf. She tried to cry neck injury again, but Velvet wasn't having it. We've seen this before. We know how this movie ends. Um she tried. She tried to do these tricks again. She tried, but she could not. It was good. It was fun. I I like I liked this match. I think it was good. Joseph basically seen it running from Red Amanada. It was. This was Billy's first title defense since winning it at Supercard of Honor, which kind of upsetting. Like I would have liked her done more, maybe, but she is the first. She's always going to be the first. But there's bigger points to her holding that title, I guess. Um, you know, but like I said, she tried. She tried to get away with the neck again. But Velvet's like, no, no, no. I've seen this before. Um, Billy gets in the ring. She's like, ha, my neck's good. But it was not enough. Red Velvet is our new women's world television champion. Only the second champion. Um, like I said, it's kind of upsetting that it was Billy's first title defense. I get it. Good for Red. She's really worked hard. She's worked her ass off going from a baddie to injury to this. Like, I think it's great. Um, Joseph says it felt like this belt was to keep Billy busy because of Tony Hawk. I mean, maybe. Hopefully, with Red Velvet as champion, the belt will be presented more on TV. Hopefully. Maybe, yeah. We can get a lot more challengers from with Red. There is a lot of I think yeah, probably because who's trying to face Athena's minion because she's right around the corner. So Red Velvet's there. They're like, okay, I can breathe a little. I don't have to worry about Athena attacking me or anything. But I like it, and I think her and Queen Aminata are great together. I think she's improved a lot. Um, congrats, Red, and we'll see where this goes in the future. There's a lot of girls in Ring of Honor that she can go with and feud with, and we'll have to see. Dark Order, Dustin Rhodes, and the Von Erichs, Marshall and Ross, in a 6-man tag. The winner would get a match at the Undisputed Kingdom at Battle of the Belts last night for the Ring of Honor 6-man tag team championships that we ununified when the Guns got that title taken from them in that weird situation. But anyways, they're back. The 6-man titles are back. Love to see that because that was annoying that you would make them and then take them away. But they're back. We're here. We are going for it. I love the Dark Order. I love it. I love that my babies have gone to the dark side. They're really embracing it. I love it. This is what they need. They got their edge back. They got their beef with the Von Erichs now. Uh, oh, you like Marshall with the cowboy hat. Okay. I still am on the fence on if Ross dark hair is hot or not. I keep saying this in every show. It's a beard situation. Beards are makeup for men. I cannot decide if that boy is hot or not. So we'll see. Just said Tony didn't do a good job of explaining that the World 6-man Tag Team Championships were still a thing. How did Undisputed Kingdom qualify? Right. We just have to. We can't think about it too much. Hopefully, Dustin and the Von Erichs. Yes, we'll get ahead. But this match was great. Marshall and Ross, they're still growing as wrestlers, and they're still a little green. There's still little things we need to tighten up and get better. I want them to look like a tag team. Mika pointed this out last week in our collision show. I do. I want them to look like a tag team. You guys are brothers, literal brothers. If one wants to wear short tights and one wants to wear pants, I get it, but I need them to look cohesive. Okay, I need you to look like a team. Same color scheme, please. Something. Fabric. I know you guys are just boys and want to wrestle. I just need you to look like a team, especially now. Dustin, help them. Marshall is caught, but his Twitter bio has me questioning his likability. Sometimes you just want to look at them. This is when you just want to look at them and they don't need to speak. Sometimes just not looking at their Twitter bio helps. You just look and that's it. Don't think about the lesson of this match is don't think too hard about things. Don't think too hard about where these titles came from. Don't think about these who the human is too much, because it'll hurt your brain. So don't do that. But this match, pretty good. I think putting them in with the Dark Order, having them with Dustin is good. Um, Dark Order with the cowbell that Dustin had, spitting in the hat, poor Kevin was just a wreck on seeing his boys. Like, he was not okay. I liked it. I like this feud. I'm okay with it. In the end, Dustin and the Von Erichs win. They went on to challenge for the six-man tag championships and are the new Ring of Honor World Six-Man Tag Team Championships, beating the Undisputed Kingdom for these titles. I'm not mad about it. It's pretty cute, pretty wholesome. I think this helps, and I think this is going to be the feud that we're going to go with. Dark Order, Von Erichs. I think we're going to keep this for a minute, while we kind of rebuild this six-man title. I've heard nothing about it, but I would assume there have to be signed to some kind of deal because you can't just put a title on them willy-nilly. I mean, I guess you could, but that's if Ring of Honor has a showcase at Wembley, this could be it. I think putting the Von Erichs at Wembley would be cute. I think the UK audience would like that. Um, yeah, yeah, 0 hour. I could see that, or the buy-in, whatever we're gonna call it. But yeah, survival of the fittest for the Ring of Honor Men's World TV Championship. Lee Johnson, Leo Rush, champion Atlantis Jr., Shane Taylor, Johnny TV, and Brian Cage. What a six-man match. I don't even know where to begin some of the things that happened. I hate complimenting Brian Cage, but that man, like, how does he fly? How does he get up in the air? Like, I don't understand. Leo Rush, Lee, this all makes sense. Atlantis, makes sense. Brian Cage should not be jumping off of these things. He's too giant. And then when Shane was gonna tease us that he was gonna jump, that was cute because you weren't gonna do that, Shane. You're too scary. You can't do that. Mm-mm. Um, I liked it. It was fun. It was great. I don't know what else you want to say. This is what you wanted in a six-person match. Um, Atlantis retains. I think that's fine. We haven't seen much from it. Keep that international flavor. He can take it everywhere. Fun. Cute. Athena. Queen Aminata. They called this the co-main event, so I love that because put some respect on our forever champion's name. Um, Queen Aminata looked beautiful when she came out. I didn't even mention this when Billy's match, but my girl Lexi was special ring announcer for both Athena and Billy's matches. Um, Not only was Lexi the ring announcer, the entrance for Athena, that beginning, the story of everything and how we got here, so good. Let me just give me a moment for my girl Lexi, killing it in this position. None of this should work. MIT should not work. Lexi being involved in this should not work. The growth, the talent of all of these three is amazing. It should not have been a year's worth. And I'm still invested. It's wild, okay? This match. Her time is coming. I think she's amazing. I think she is a star. I just don't I don't think it's not she's not the one. We'll get to it, but she's not the one. She's amazing. She's gonna be Ring of Honor champion. She's gonna move on to be an AEW champion. I don't know. Joseph says, it's weird. 1 minute Lexi is a robot with a mic. The next minute she has a TV personality. In an exclusive, Athena was kissing the ground Lexi walks on. Yeah, so after that, yeah. Because, see, the thing is, Lexi knows when to be she has to work. And then Athena, she knows. She's got to be. Unless Billy doesn't win. Yeah. I don't want Athena on TV just yet. We are too much. There's too much things happening, and I don't want her. I don't know where she would fit in. We have Mercedes, we have Britt back, we got Tony and Mariah. We like everyone's kind of doing their own thing. I don't want Athena there just yet. Because I don't want her to get lost. She should not be lost because she would come in hot, and then we might lose her. I don't want that. I think this time next year, she will be back in that AEW fold. It's coming. Slow. I just don't think the time is yet. I don't know where she fits into AEW just yet. She's something like 50 days away from from being the longest champion in Ring of Honor history. She does have the most, like 2022, something like that. Defenses, and eliminator matches. So, because she's still holding down the Ring of Honor brand, and I don't know unless there's a place, like a plan in place for when she's gone. She's got to stay right now. This match was amazing, though. The steps were involved. Like, this match went crazy. They're both so good. Like I said, Queen Aminata is a star. She's just so talented. Athena is Athena, the best champ. And then, okay, a little bit too much shenanigans at the end for me, but I get it. I may have just been okay with Lexi handing her the belt, but I get it. I get Billy coming out. I get Red coming out. Sure. It was a little too much, but I'm gonna allow it. I'll take it. It's fine. But Lexi pulled one out for MIT with that title, and that's how we get the win. Athena hits her with that title. Where is Mercedes? Is she okay? She's on my milk carton. Is she injured? Cause bring her, yeah. Wasn't she hanging out with Diamante? Like, where is she? We'll have to figure this one out. Cause I don't know where she is. No. She was wrestling recently. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. Put her back on. Hope she's, I want to see her back in Ring of Honor. But, yeah, look at this. Stars. Both of them are stars. Our forever champ, though. Walks out of Death Before Dishonor, still champ. MIT, the family, is good. Billy may have lost her title, but it's okay. It's okay, because Athena's still champ. Forever champ. This could have made, but it was not our main event. Mark Briscoe versus Roderick Strong, Ring of Honor World Champion. That was just, I love Mark. Roddy was there. It was Roddy's birthday, I guess. So cool. A Leo. That makes sense. I think a lot of us want the minions to make life healthier. I would like to see, that might be interesting. MIT, Tony, that might be interesting. Promos. I kind of like that. Yeah. I do. 'Cause she's fully unhinged now after Mariah did. So maybe Athena. I don't know. I like that. I could see that. Mark and Roddy did the thing. Mark is 2 days out of a blood and guts match. And now he's defending his title, which I guess is just kind of a thing you do when you're a Ring of Honor champion, because last year Claudio was champion and then he was in blood and guts and defended his title. So I guess just that's kind of what happens when you're champion in the summer. You're going to do both. And then he was on Collision last night. Like, jeez, it's great. Joseph, I knew Mark would retain. This is a case where Roddy was coming over from AEW to challenge Mark. Yeah, the women's champions Athena and Revew are the only ones exclusive to Ring of Honor before last night. Yeah, that yeah. This is when having somebody else control Ring of Honor would be nice. Having everyone be a little more exclusive, so when they do pop up on AEW, it's cute, it's fun. Um, it's like seeing Billy last week in the Lumberjack and Red Velvet in the Lumberjack. I was like, oh, that's fun, that's cute. Uh, but yeah, I mean, I get why you use Mark, but he's Ring of Honor champion. Like, no. But of course, we get blood. We're getting beat up. Roddy's flipping people off. The Undisputed Kingdom comes out to distract. And that isn't even enough. That's not enough because Mark is a champion and he retains. Of course he's a retain. I don't know who can dethrone him at this point. And I want him on Ring of Honor regularly. He needs to hold down the flag. Yeah, it was a good match. I knew it was, but I hope, somebody else gets the spot. We have plenty of people in Ring of Honor who could do it. Challenge him. Young talent. We saw it at Survival of the Fittest. Like, there's so many people that we kind of, sure, Roddy was fine. He does have Ring of Honor history. I get it. He has history with Mark. I get it. But when you're pulling back and forth, Collision, Dynamite, like, okay, but I've seen them wrestle, so like, sure. Yeah, that was Death Before Dishonor. Actually, I have one more slide because before I head out, um, shout out to Baby Jay Briscoe. This promo, what a star! This baby is a star. Look at that little man. Um, and I don't even like kids that much. That's a cute baby. Okay, congrats. He's gonna just be as crazy as his uncle and his father. He's the youngest of like 8 million children. He's he's gonna be crazy. But Death Before Dishonor was great. I Ring of Honor pay-per-views get me so hyped. I think they're always amazing, even if they're not. They're kind of rushed in the build, but I think hopefully with these tapings, I think that's good for them. I think they'll have time and the crowds will be invested, which will make watching it better because sometimes you can tell the crowd's like tired or anything like that. They're gone. So having this residency is going to help Ring of Honor and rejuvenate the wrestlers to kill it even more. And hopefully this is the start of something good. I know Tony wants the best for this. We want the best for this. Yeah, hopefully. But it's a new era. We got new champions. We got debuts. We got a whole lot happening. So there has to be something's on the way. Good. I feel good. I feel pretty good about everything happening right now in Ring of Honor and AEW. I'm having a good time. I know some people are like, not me personally. I like it. I like where we're going. Um, yeah, that was Death Before Dishonor. I don't have much else to say. Uh, I'm gonna try to keep this regular. I'm gonna try to get back on here. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate all of you guys in the comments. Um, love chatting with you. Like, subscribe, share, all of those things. Subscribe on Spotify. The audio will be up later if you guys want to hear me. I'm planning some stuff. Probably get on TikTok soon. I'm gonna say it here so I'm accountable. But yeah, I got plans. Well, we'll see. We'll see what's going on. And I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget, hang out with me every Sunday with my girl Mika over on Body Slam's YouTube for Rampage and Collision post show every Sunday, 11:15 Pacific, 1:15 Central, 2 o'clock Eastern. There, I got all the time zones. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Follow me, Alia Pod. Yeah, bye.